Welcome to the Junior Footy and Netball Show for another week. And it's only myself and the little legend herself in little Ruby Couch this week because Reggie, of course, is playing school footy down in Melbourne. And hopefully we're going to talk to him very, very shortly, Rubes. But as we say, very good evening, mate. How are you going?
Yeah, fantastic. How are you?
Yeah, great. And listen, how was your weekend? Of course, the North Warrnambool Eagles in regards to the netball. A big crowd at a Bushfield on Saturday, Rubes.
Yeah, definitely. It was a pretty hard game. They're always a tough competitions, but yeah, we came away with the win, which was good. So we're on a winning streak at the moment.
And it was the WorkSafe game of the month. And I tell you what, it was just sensational to see so many people out there. And amongst it, it was just magnificent. What about you guys? How'd you fare, mate, in the under 17 halves?
Yeah, it was good. We ended up coming away with the win. Yeah, it's always good. So I think we've won 4 in a row. So hopefully we can keep that going. But,
bit of momentum.
Yeah, it's good.
It's exciting. What about the footy for you, Rubes? Who'd you play on the weekend?
We played Horsham, which they are usually our toughest competition. They were sitting top of the ladder, but we had to play 14 on 14, so it was a pretty fair fight, and we ended up coming away with the win pretty easy.
Fantastic, mate. Well, I'll tell you what, things are going along really, really well for you. We might go to the Zoom first, and we might try and get Reggie Master, of course. Now, he is on the bus on the way home from football today. The Emmanuel boys took on Box Hill, I'm pretty sure, on the footy. You there, Reg? We might have just lost Reggie, but what we're going to do is we'll get Reggie back. Okay, so we'll get him back on the Zoom link. But let's go to Jess Boucher now from the Cobden Bombers. And Jess, a wonderful little netballer who's in very good form herself at the moment. As we say, very good afternoon to you, Jess. How you going, buddy?
Yeah, not too bad. Yourself?
Mate, fantastic, and thanks for joining us. And I suppose give us a bit of an overview of your netball career. Has it always been with the Cobden Bombers, Jess?
Yeah, so I started playing down in Cobden, I think under 13s, and yeah, I've been there since.
And you've just started to make your way through the open team. How are you finding that?
Yeah, it's been really good. I started playing a few rounds back, and yeah, the other girls have been really supportive coming up through. It's been really good to get there.
Yeah, that's good. Who's coaching the Bombers this year?
So in the open, Sophie Hinkley is coaching.
Awesome. What about in the juniors, mate? Who's coaching the junior teams down at Cobden?
So we got Nadine McNamara coaching under 17 team at the moment.
And she's also coaching at the Association Champs, which you'll be playing in this Sunday.
Yeah, she is.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Now tell us about the Association Champs. Now, Rubes, your emergency for this. This is exciting because this is kind of the best, isn't it? You get to play with, some of the better players in the comp, and then you take on the best players as well.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a great competition. It switches each year from Ballarat to Warrnambool, and this year Warrnambool have it, which is very fortunate for us. So not as much travel, but yeah.
So who's coaching, Rubes?
Nadine McNamara is also coaching the 17s as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And what about you, Jess? You must be looking forward to that too, taking on some talented netballers from around the region.
Yeah, it should be really good to see what everyone else, all the other leagues are like. So it'll be really good.
And isn't it good? Look, it's a good experience, isn't it, to meet other girls from other clubs, and you kind of you're fierce rivals at many points throughout the year, but to I suppose play alongside them, and the Handball League's always been such a strong competition. It must be pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It's good to play with a lot of different girls, but yeah, it's really good.
Are you expecting to play similar positions between the Open 17s and the Association Champs?
Yeah, so I should be playing goals through all 3, which is really good.
Now, tell us about some of the other players in the Cobden Bombers in the juniors, mate. Run through some of the other guns in your team, mate.
So we have the Taylor twins, the Grace and Lara. They're playing under 17s. They've been open as well. We've got Emily Darcy. She plays a bit of mid-court. Is also on the Div 1 bench. And yeah, a few other ones throughout there.
Yeah, awesome stuff. And can I just say, the Cobden facilities, and Rubes, you used to play down at the Cobden Bombers, but I tell you what, the netball courts and what they've done down there, isn't it brilliant?
Yeah, it's great. I find they put a lot of work into the juniors and their development just to make sure that they're ready for the senior years, and yeah, it's a credit to them.
And the courts and just, what they've done, they're really investing. It's a wonderful community down there, isn't it, Jess?
Yeah, it is. It's really good down at Cobden. Really supportive community down there, which is really good.
Yeah, what's your favourite position, mate? Where do you like to, do you want to whack at the pivot in the centre, or where would you like to shoot the goals? Where do we see you line up, Jess?
So I play goal shooter, goal attack, which is good.
Awesome. So mix it around a bit, and you've got to have that waxing partner. Who is the other shooter?
So under 17s, I play with Kate Smith in goals.
Fantastic. Got a good chemistry, mate. They're pretty strong, are they?
Yeah, definitely got a lot of young guns out there, which is, yeah, very good.
And did you play with Rubes back in the day, Jess, when she was a Cobden Bomber?
Yes, I sure did play with Ruby.
Would have been shattering to see her leave the club, mate. She's a little jet, isn't she?
Yeah, it was a bit disappointing, but not much you could do about it.
Especially when you live back this way, that is for sure. Hey, listen, Jess, this weekend, of course, taking on the North Warrnambool Eagles too, so that'll be a big game for the club.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be interesting to see what they're like. Don't really know too much about them, but yeah.
Good on you, mate. Well, I tell you what, great to talk to you. Good luck this Saturday. Good luck on Sunday, the Association Championships. And I don't want to say it, Rubes, but I hope someone maybe gets a little injured or they get a bit of COVID and we can get little Rubes in that side as well, Jess.
That would be good, but yeah.
I don't wish that upon anyone. I shouldn't say that. Hey, thanks for your time, mate. Good luck on the weekend.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, great stuff. Jess Boucher. She's a ripper.
Yeah, she's a great player, very tall, always has been tall and has always played goals as well. I know she only started netball, I think, when she was top age 13s, coming from a basketball background, so she picked it up pretty quickly.
Fantastic. Well, let's try and get Reggie Mast on the Zoom, on the bus, coming home with the Emmanuel College boys, and I did notice he was in the back row, back seat, Rubes. Let's see if he's there now for us. On the Junior Footy and Netball show. As I said, the Emmanuel College boys took on Box Hill today. You there, Reg?
Yeah, I'm here, having a few difficulties, but no, it's all right now.
Good on you, mate. The old mobile service. And I just touched on, mate, you're in the back seat. How'd that work out, buddy? How'd you score that plum seat?
Oh, no, the boys just know their place. They know where I sit.
Hey, listen, tell us about the game today, mate, against Box Hill. How'd you go?
Yeah, it was good. We won by a fair bit. It was pretty average conditions, but we managed to get it done, so it was good.
Good stuff. And what about yourself, mate? How'd you perform?
Oh, not too bad. Just a couple of kicks.
Got a couple of kicks in playing it down, I'm sure. And a little birdie, I spoke to Jonathan Brown earlier today. He said that he snuck down there and give you boys a little bit of a pump up. What was the message from Big Brownie?
Yeah, no, he just said to get around the boys and have a lot of fun with your school footy and take it serious.
Is there a next level from here now? Are you going to verse another team after this?
Yeah, we got into the semi-final, I think, because we won all games at the Reed Open.
That's fantastic. So the final effective is going to be at the Reed Oval. That's huge.
Yeah, it is. It's real good for us.
That is massive, mate. Fantastic. And I can see little Mitchy Lloyd just sitting next to you on the bus, mate. How'd he fare today? Oh, we might have maybe just lost the boys.
Yeah,
there.
Mitch went real well down forward. Good option for us.
Who were some of the better players, mate?
Will White had a real good game, took a big mark.
Beautiful. Love it, mate. Hey, what about Coach Chris McLaren, Benny Morton? How are those boys faring, mate? Can you just show us a picture of the rest of the bus? Can you turn the phone around for us?
Yeah, I'll try to work it out. You don't have to turn around.
Yeah, Mitchy's just jumping in.
Here we
go.
Here
they are, the boys. Have you got a theme song, mate, they can belt out or anything?
No, we haven't got a song, which is pretty unfortunate, but yeah.
I love it. Hey, mate, that's what it's all about. The best days of your life, the old school footy, I can assure you, mate. So you have a safe trip home. Make sure you all come back in one piece, and congratulations, buddy. And we'll see you next Wednesday night.
Yeah, will do. Thank you.
Great stuff. Give the boys another shout out, mate. Just give them a little flick around. Show us the boys again, mate.
Yeah, the boys.
There they are. Have a look at them. Up and about the Emmanuel College boys. That's good. It's good for the school, isn't it, Rubes?
Yeah, definitely. It's really good that they can go and verse some other teams other than just Warrnambool and local schools. But yeah.
Fantastic. And always had a wonderful school football program, as all the schools do. Warrnambool College, Broward College, they all do a magnificent job, and they really take their school footy and they take their school netball serious. You guys and girls are always out and about playing competition, which you've kind of missed out on the last couple of years, Rube. So it's good that it's back on.
Yeah, definitely. Just to keep up fitness and just to get around with back with your mates again. It's very good.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, I'll tell you what, let's have a look at this weekend's round of matches, round number 8. South Warrnambool Roosters taking on Terang Mortlake. Do you know much about the Bloods?
Look, I think we're sitting about 5th and they're 7th, so it should be another tough game for us. I think we have to go into every game expecting that we need to try our hardest and try and get us over the line. But yeah, hopefully we can come away with the win.
Awesome. Yeah, they're a great little club down there, Terang Mortlake. They've been doing it a little bit tough on the footy field at the moment, but they'll bounce back. They've got some really good young kids coming through at the moment as well. Cobden taking on the North Warrnambool Eagles. We just touched on that. That'll be a great game, won't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think Cobden might be able to come away with the win, but I think both sides have open players. So Nakia Thomas for North Warrnambool, she's been playing or benching for open.
Wow.
So she's a great player for North Warrnambool. And then Jess Boucher, Grace and Lara Taylor all play open for Cobden as well.
Yeah, there you go. So some real talent coming through. Camperdown taking on the Hamilton Kangaroos.
I think this will actually end up being maybe game of the round for the 17s. It should be a very tough game. So yeah, I'm not too sure who'll come away with the win.
Fantastic. You're sitting on the fence there. I like that, Rubes. Koroit beat Portland the next game. Saints, too good, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I think Saints, they've just got such good facilities and very good players. And it's just, it's a credit for them.
What about final game, Warrnambool v Port Fairy? Any upset? Can you see the Seagulls causing one?
I'm not too sure with this one. I don't know how each team trains and that sort of thing, but I think Warrnambool might be able to come away with the win.
Awesome. And footy this weekend, mate, what do you got on?
It's meant to be Friday night game in Portland, but I'll be working, so I won't be playing.
At the ice cream shop, you really give it a plug too. Give it a shout out, they'll be watching.
Yeah, come to Frostbite, Warrnambool. I'll serve you some ice cream.
I'll tell you what, the old chocolate with whiz fizz and sour worms, my boys absolutely love it. So Friday night special, that is for sure. So looking forward to that. Hey, going to be a wonderful weekend. We must thank our sponsors too. Southwest TAFE, of course. They're the naming rights sponsor of the Sunday Junior competitions, football and the netball. Great to have them on board. Powercore, of course. And I'll tell you what, in regards to Powercore, and I don't want to say, and I can't say too much to be honest, but there is going to be a massive announcement for this region in the next, I reckon in the next couple of weeks, to be honest, which is really, really exciting. That's all I'm going to say, but fair to say there's going to be some excitement around it. Which I think is going to be brilliant. SunGold Milk, of course, another great sponsor, and of course McDonald's. We must thank them as well. They do a wonderful job, and they are looking for staff at the moment. So if you're wanting a job, kids, get into Mickey D's. You might have to fight Ruby for the spot, but get in there and put your resume in and get amongst the magnificent team down there at McDonald's. Rubes, thanks very much, mate. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
You have a great weekend, football and netball, and we'll see you next Wednesday.